Good morning. This is the Get Up and Go Breakfast Show. My name's Dave Burney.
I'm Brent Apperson. Good morning.
Giving you a full shot of Brent Apperson on the Facebook Live feed this morning. He's got his KBBN shirt on. He's ready to go. Lincoln, Nebraska, state volleyball. Good luck to the Lady Indians taking on a tough St. Paul team. That starts at 2.
2 o'clock is match time.
Okay, very good. We'll have pregame at least by 1:30, maybe a little earlier than that if we can.
That's the hope.
Yep. And then tomorrow we feature Mullen on the radio. What time do they play?
Around 11.
Okay.
The way they're kind of putting the times on the bracket is they show 9 o'clock, which is the first match of the morning, and then they show Mullen and Maywood Hayes Center to follow.
Okay.
But we will anticipate somewhere around 11 o'clock.
Okay. Of course, the election is concluded in Custer County. They'll canvass and make it official here maybe sometime this afternoon. The good news, Brent, is 75% turnout in Custer County, indicative of what went on across the country. So I think from that respect, the United States can be kind of proud of its citizens. 75% here in Custer County. I believe I saw something like 67% nationwide last night. That may change as they still count the mail-in ballots on some key states. So if you're living under a rock, we'll tell you that the presidential election, surprise, is still in debate, and some key battleground states are in play here, and most of those now are counting mail-in ballots that they didn't count before. So they think there's still, a chance for either candidate to win. That's okay. But I do think in talking to a lot of people, we all just wanted it to be over today or, have a clear-cut winner.
Kind of have some closure on it.
But that's not going to happen. I think President Trump went on the TV last night, even before the election was over, and declared victory and said he would fight mail-in ballots all the way to the Supreme Court. If that gives you any idea what we're in for here. And the Democrats have their lawyers lined up as well to contest whatever they can contest. So that's kind of a pity because we wanted it to have, one way or the other, we wanted it done. But the good news is 75% turnout here in Custer County.
That's great.
Fantastic. Emily has a story here on that I thought was worth repeating. Out of 8,043 registered voters in Custer County, 5,955 ballots were cast with 4,066 ballots cast on Election Day and 1,889 with the early voting method. So used both, but still the majority of Custer Countyans went out on the day of the election and voted. Now, everything that we have gathered, I should say, Emily gathered last night from Connie Gracie, is posted on Sand Hills Express. These are not official numbers, as we mentioned, because the Canvas Board will take a look and verify them, and then they'll make them official. And we didn't have a lot of contested races in Custer County. There's a few, and if you're curious how Custer County voted for president, over 4,900 for Trump and Pence, 768 for Biden and Harris, and 113 for the Libertarian ticket. And that's the totals here in Custer County. Republican Ben Sass, no problem, winning easily. Adrian Smith winning easily in Custer County, and they also won statewide, by the way. And then we have, we get to the supervisors. Tammy Klebb run uncontested, so she'll serve again. Dwayne Briner, uncontested, he'll serve again. And in the Custer County supervisors, Lynn Longmore won the primary but did not have a contestant here in the general. So Lynn Longmore will now serve for the Custer County District 6. And let's see here. Survey position, they voted for the election of a county surveyor. They, as in you people out there. And some judges were retained. All of them were retained. Kurt Crawley, uncontested, but he'll serve on the Mid-Plains Community College Board again. And we have Ted A. Klug Jr. also will serve again. Jay Richardson with the CPNRD will serve again. Jim Adams, very popular man, very popular man. He got 2,968 votes and nobody run against him. So that was a reinforcement for you, Jim. Also, Alan Peterson will serve on the LNRD, a lower loop. And let's see here. We have Custer Public Power Board. You're to vote for 2. There were only 2, but Bradley Bartok will serve again, and Wayne Licking will serve again. Thank you very much for doing that. The Dawson counties, we have some numbers that are in Custer County that are for districts that travel into other counties as well. I think I'll not read those right now. Anselmo Myrna School, they were to vote for 3. So Michelle Miller, Ben Cooksley, and Sandy Priest were the top 3 vote getters for the Anselmo Myrna School Board, so they will serve now. At the Ansley School, you were to vote for 3. So there were 3 candidates that will serve: Jamie Bailey, Tim Loy, and Peter Cunningham. In Arnold, vote for 3 for the board. And let's see here. We have, I'm sure I get this right, Eric Nelson with 375, Dwayne Bowers with 371, and Justin Strasburg with 278. Very close. Jennifer Dalrymple had 277, 1 vote difference. So those 3 will serve in the school board. Broken Bow School Board, again, not contested. Primary settled that. Mary Shaw and Amy Staples and J.B. Atkins will serve another term at the Broken Bow School Board. And let's see here. Callaway, all 3 will be retained. Rhonda Pandorf, Jim Phelps, and Michael Reef will all serve again. They had about the same amount of reinforcement votes. Vote for 3 in the Sargent School District, and they had more than 3, so let's read the top vote getters. Chandra Horkey with 367, Tamra Moody with 334, and Laura Kipp had 387. So those 3 will serve. And let's see, Gothenburg, Cozad, going down here to Sandhills. There was 3 candidates. They'll all serve: Tyson Cox, Ted Tion, and Michelle Milson. And let's continue here with any of the others. Arcadia, again, 3 candidates. They're voting for 3: Matt Skaggs, Jolene Greenland, and Sandra Helinski. And Broken Bow East Ward for City Council. This one was contested. And Chris Myers received 479 votes, and Lawrence Stump received 255. So Chris Myers will continue to serve as a councilman for the East Ward in Broken Bow. On the West Ward, Jacob Holcomb will continue as he was uncontested. And let's see here. Vote for 2 for the Airport Board, and David Minnick was a lone candidate there. So a lot of reinforcement there. He had over 1,400 votes. Sargent Councilman vote for 2, and they had 2 runs. So Gary Sheets and Tim Clayton will serve in the Sargent Council. And Anselmo Village Board, vote for 3. There were 3. Dan Burnett, Terry Haskell, and Bob Blakely. Thank you for serving. Ansley Village, Trenton Fecht will serve, and they could vote for 3, but Trenton was the only one listed. Arnold Village Board, vote for 2, and they had 3 candidates, and Glenn Bowers and Aaron Olson had the most votes. Dusty Stutzman, not far behind. The Arnold Lottery, this is kind of interesting. 180 in favor of a lottery in Arnold, 204 voted no, so that's pretty close. But they did vote that way in Arnold. Berwyn Village has some write-ins, but they don't have anything listed yet. Callaway Village, Ken Pitkin will serve, and when the COVID's over, you can give him a hug of congratulations, but not right now. Comstock Village have vote for 3. They had 1 name here, Dennis Johnson. Thank you, Dennis. Mason City, Dennis Tompkin will serve. Kayla Sawyer and Sarah Zimmer, will serve. Myrna will have Alan Williams, Justin Potter. They will both serve. They could have voted 3 in, but they had 2 candidates. Oconto vote for 2, and they had 2. Mark Rempe and Karen Dockweiler. Oh, that Karen wins on her beauty. She looks like she's 22 years old, so she had no problems. Is that politically correct?
I don't know.
Okay. And then there's amendments here and measures that aren't listed as to what they are. I cannot remember off the top of my head what the Amendment 1, 2 were, and Initiative Measure 428 and 429. But those are listed on Sandals Express as well. So that's kind of an overview of what took place here in Custer County. But again, congratulations, 75% turnout. That's phenomenal. That's pretty good.
You think some of that has to do with the promotion of the right of the mail-in ballot, not just here but nationally as well?
I think so, with everything that was going on. And then we found out, hey, it works even if there isn't a COVID. That's a pretty nice way to vote. You ask for a ballot, you get it in the mail, and you take it and drop it by the box, and you're done. So almost 1,900 people did that here in Custer County. That could, you're right, that could really up the percentage of people that voted. And, this was a hot-button election, and unfortunately still is on the presidential side. So I think more people decided they better get out and have their voice heard. Maybe a combination of that. But that's all the analysis we have. If you watched any of the coverage, whichever channel you watched on last night, these guys can talk and talk and talk and analyze and analyze and analyze. And then they get fooled and it switches around. The polls weren't any good again this time around. I think they might want to quit having polls before elections. They haven't been right this election or the one before. But one gentleman said today they could be closer than you think when everything's counted. We'll just have to wait and see.
Yeah.
I think the mail-in votes in metro areas and large areas tend to lean towards the Democratic side. They thought a lot more Democrats voted early than Republicans. I don't know why, but that's what they think. And I repeat, underline think. It will only come out in the totals, and they got to count all the votes. And I think one state didn't figure on having them done until maybe Friday.
Wow.
So get ready for more news on the political scene.
And more drama.
Oh, more drama, yeah. Here in Broken Bow at the courthouse, the Custer County Treasurer's Office will be closed to the public until Monday, November 16th, due to staff members testing positive for COVID-19. The office will not be open during regular courthouse hours to minimize the exposure to the public and other employees. Details on their temporary expanded service options are available through the story that is posted on Sand Hills Express. I think we'll forego the menus today and replace that with that little bit of election coverage that we had for you. Thanks to Emily Barnett for covering that for us last night. And she had the story all put together, and she recorded a story and sent it to me. I did not see it this morning, so I cut a little short story because I have so many notices from CBS News in my email.
It's going to take a while to sort through all of those, isn't it? I bet they were sending you quite a number of emails last night.
Full up, yeah. We want to thank Viero for helping us broadcast our stream, both here on The Breakfast Show and out and about when we are able to bring you live video streaming of ball games and sports. They are our partner. And by the way, their store is open to help you out Monday through Friday here in Broken Bow, 10 a.m. until 5 p.m. They also have stores in Ord, Lexington, and North Platte, and you can get additional information online, or you can call them here locally at 872-1535. Find out how they can provide quality services with a plan to fit your needs and budget. Viero here in Broken Bow and in about 5 or 6 states right here in the center of the U.S. Also, I want to remind you one more time, due to exposure to positive corona tests at the Prairie Pioneer Center, the employees are having to be quarantined for 14 days. They'll be closed until November 9th. So, again, meal deliveries, no takeout until November 9th. All right. It's going to be a busy day. It's going to be a fun day. I know you're excited. I heard your interview.
Oh, I'm pumped.
heard your interview
I
with the
can't wait.
coach. I like her attitude. Calm, cool, collected, and confident.
Yes,
So
that's what you got to be.
Yeah.
Yep. So, match today, Broken Bow against St. Paul. Round 1 of the Class C1 State Volleyball Tournament. Match will be at Pinnacle Bank Arena, which is a little bit new this year. Of course, a little bit of a change in the format with the way they're running the state tournament. All of the opening round matches will be at Pinnacle Bank Arena this year. And so because of that, they have split the opening round up into 2 days now. So today it'll be classes A, B, and C1. And then tomorrow they'll do round 1 for C2, D1, and D2. And then all of the semifinals will be on Friday. All of the championships will be on Saturday. Everything will be at Pinnacle Bank, except they will still have third-place consolation matches this year, and those will be at Lincoln Southeast High School on Saturday. So we'll have Broken Bow and St. Paul today at 2, and then tomorrow morning we'll have Mullen against Maywood Hayes Center in Class D2. Looking forward to both.
You bet. And should be a lot of fun. Good traveling weather. With the forecast we have, temperatures in that upper 70s range. It got up to 82 yesterday. Can you believe that?
No, I was talking to my girls last night. It had to be after 6 o'clock, and we're standing outside in short-sleeve shirts on the 3rd day of November. That was great.
That's pretty crazy. We have a game to play.
All right.
And we'll see if we can give away a prize. Later on, we're going to give away some raffle tickets to the Veterans Drawing on November 11th. We'll tell you more about that. Be listening. We'll give you a chance to win a ticket for a possible $100 or $300 or $500 gift card to the grocery cart. So be listening for that. Here's Brent with our game.
All right. This week we're asking questions about the most successful movies of the 1970s. Right? I, meaning the movie, am a 1973 coming-of-age film set in 1962, directed by George Lucas. My plot revolves around the antics of a group of teenagers in a small town in California the night before 2 of the boys are to leave for college. What movie am I? Your choices are American Graffiti, Big Wednesday, Stand By Me, or Ferris Bueller's Day Off. This 1973 coming-of-age film is set in 1962 and directed by George Lucas. What film are we talking about? Your choices again, American Graffiti, Big Wednesday, Stand By Me, or Ferris Bueller's Day Off. If you know, call us at 872-2801.
Big Pig Day. Give us a call.
Marcus is giving a holiday gift to himself?
Yeah, I was a really good boy this year.
Oh, good for you.
I got $50 of Runza gift cards to give to my friends and got a $10 gift card for myself.
Well, sometimes it's better to give and receive.
Right? I made a list, checked it twice.
And the list said Marcus?
List said Marcus.
'Tis the season. Buy $50 of Runza gift cards and get a $10 gift card free. Because Runza makes it all better.
Remember, today is Pigs in a Blanket Day.
We have a caller on the line. I did not get a chance to ask who we'll be talking to, so if you would be so kind to introduce yourself this morning.
This is David.
David.
Yay.
I love that name. That's such a cool name.
Oh, my.
It really is, isn't it?
Yeah. Don't the women just love it?
As a matter of fact, throughout my lifetime, David.
Yes.
David, good to talk to you, man. All right, here's your question today. This is a 1973 coming-of-age film set in 1962, directed by George Lucas. Your choices were American Graffiti, Big Wednesday, Stand By Me, or Ferris Bueller's Day Off. What do you think?
I'm going with American Graffiti.
Yeah, you got it. That's it. American Graffiti is it. And let's see. We've got for you a certificate that's going to get you one of those pigs in a blanket that they serve on Wednesday at Runza in Broken Bow. So just swing on out and see us when you can.
You betcha.
Thank you, ladies, man. I appreciate it.
You guys take care. Have a great day.
Thanks, David.
Bye. All right, we have a question on our screen here this morning. Are you streaming the volleyball game in Lincoln? I assume that means, are you video streaming the volleyball game? The answer to that is they won't let us.
Well, yeah, I can address that a little bit
Okay.
further. There will be a video stream available of the match,
We won't be
but
doing it.
but no, it will not be through us. You'll have to. Probably the best way is go to the NSAA website, which is nsaahome.org, and I believe that they are providing a video stream of all of the matches from the state tournament, at least all of those that will be at Pinnacle Bank Arena. And I do believe that there is a charge if you want to do that, but that is probably the best place for you to go if you want to look into something like that.
And I don't think it's a prohibitive charge. I don't think it's a
I don't think
lot
it's
of
too
money.
outrageous. I don't really know the
I don't either.
exact details on that, but yeah, if you want to see a video stream of the match today, again, just go to the NSAA website. It's nsaahome.org. Click on volleyball and then state championships, and that should give you some information.
Yeah, they kind of save that for themselves down there at the east end of the state.
Mm-hmm.
You know, that's just the way it is.
Yeah. But we will be on the radio with it.
Yes, we will.
KBBN 95.3 FM today.
And just a little heads up on some of those things. I don't know that the NSAA is doing this, but be careful on some of these things that you read the fine print, because you might be signing up for a monthly bill. I know some of the subscription services, they say, would you like to watch the game? And you say yes, and you buy it, and then if you check the contract, that means you're going to be getting a monthly bill for, a year long. So be sure and check that out. I don't know that that's that way with this, but please check it out so you don't get more than you bargained for there. All right, it's 7:52, almost 7:53. We are going to bring you music, brand new music, again from Bruce Springsteen on The Breakfast Show.
Physical Therapy of Broken Bow offers personalized treatments and flexible appointments that work around your busy schedule. Call Pearson Physical Therapy at 872-5800 or visit us on the web at pearsonpt.com. The treatment you need, the care you deserve.
Winter, spring, summer, or fall. Now all you got to do is call, and I'll be there, yeah, yeah, yeah. You've got a friend.
Sometimes life changes just like the seasons. Do you have the right accounts for where you're at in life? Call or stop by any NSB branch in Broken Bow, Myrna, or Callaway, and they'll be there. Nebraska State Bank, member FDIC.
You've got a friend.
7:58 and 1/2.
Oh, yikes. What's that? I just can't help but laugh every time I hear that. That would be my cue to remind you that Gibbons Electric of Ansley does not monkey around, and they are ready to go to work for you. Andy will come out and give you a free estimate. He's done some work for us, does a great job, and he'll come out, visit with you about the project, give you a free estimate. Residential, commercial, agricultural, he can do pretty much everything, offering 15 years of experience and eager to go to work for you. Just give Andy a call today at 308-763-1193 and check out their website. It's up and running. It is simply WeDon'tMonkeyAround.com.
The Get Up and Go Breakfast Show.
Oh, I'm sorry. Did we wake you up?
Nebraska's favorite way to start the day on KCNI KBBN. You are listening to the Get Up and Go Breakfast Show. Go, go, go! On KCNI KBBN, Broken Bow, Nebraska.
CBS News special report. President Trump didn't wait for the final tallies. He seemed to declare himself the winner overnight and threatened to go to the Supreme Court to stop the vote.
The citizens of this country have come out in record numbers. This is a record. There's never been anything like it to support our incredible movement.
Joe Biden urging patience.
It's not my place or Donald Trump's place to declare who's won this election.
CBS News projects Biden has 224 electoral votes so far, the president 213. Either candidate needs 270 to clinch. States still outstanding include Georgia, Pennsylvania, Michigan, and Wisconsin. Professor Mike Wagner at the University of Wisconsin.
It's an incredibly thin margin. Wisconsin law does not automatically put a recount in, but if it's within 1%, a candidate can request one. And right now, the results are within 1%.
President Trump won battleground Florida. In California, they've approved Prop 17, allowing parolees to vote. CBS News special report. I'm Deborah Rodriguez.
Gavin Higgins with you, and here is a look at state news. CHI health officials said hospitals will implement additional visitation restrictions starting today. This move comes in response to the rising number of COVID-19 cases in the state. On Tuesday, Cliff Robertson, MD, CEO of CHI Health, made the announcement in his weekly update on CHI Health's COVID-19's numbers across the 14-hospital system. Dr. Robertson said currently 208 patients are hospitalized in CHI hospitals with COVID-19. Dr. Robertson said beginning November 4th, patients hospitalized at CHI health facilities will only be allowed visits from one healthy adult support person per day. A support person is someone designated by the patient to be present to help with their care needs. Social visiting is not allowed. Support persons are required to wear a mask fully covering their nose and mouth throughout their entire visit. This includes time spent in patient rooms. Other protective equipment may also be required in some situations. Persons unable or unwilling to follow hospitals' guidelines for the entirety of their visit will be asked to exit the facility. Additionally, Roberts said they are monitoring elective surgeries on a case-by-case basis, with some being postponed to free up availability, resources, and staff. Additional information regarding visitation restrictions can be found at chihealth.com. A man who allegedly broke into a Lincoln home and confronted the homeowner died after being handcuffed by officers. Brandon Zymelis, 38 years old of Lincoln, died Monday afternoon at a hospital where he was taken after suffering a medical problem. Police were called after several neighbors reported that Zymelis was stumbling through several yards. He had entered a home and was fighting with the homeowner. The 40-year-old homeowner was holding Zymelis down on the basement floor when officers arrived. Zymelis experienced the medical problem as officers started to handcuff him. The officers and emergency responders applied CPR before Zymelis was taken to a hospital. An autopsy has been ordered to determine the cause of his death.
From the Fox Sports Studios in Los Angeles, here's Eddie Garcia.
News from college football, where Wisconsin announced it has canceled its football game for the second straight week because of the continuing COVID-19 outbreak in the program. The Badgers were to face Purdue this Saturday. Wisconsin's game last weekend against Nebraska was also canceled. Neither game will be rescheduled. News from the NFL, where there were no real deals of note at Tuesday's trade deadline. The Tennessee Titans did inform outside linebacker Vic Beasley Jr. he's going to be released. The Titans signed Beasley to a one-year deal worth $9.5 million in March. Tampa Bay Buccaneers activated wide receiver Antonio Brown from the reserve suspended list and announced he will play Sunday against the New Orleans Saints, although head coach Bruce Arians said he wasn't sure how many snaps Brown would play in the game. And the Dallas Cowboys have placed quarterback Andy Dalton on the COVID-19 reserve list. He didn't play last week because of a concussion, won't play this week against the Steelers because of COVID-19. Cowboys are considering starting either Cooper Rush or Garrett Gilbert at quarterback instead of Ben DiNucci, who started and lost last Sunday to the Eagles.
Here's your weatherology forecast. High temperatures pushing up into the lower 80s for today. We'll see sunny to partly cloudy skies. Then for tonight, mostly clear conditions, dropping back to lows in the upper 30s. Thursday, abundant sunshine with upper 70s for highs. And for Friday, that stretch of sunny weather continuing, reaching 77. A breezy south to southwest winds. Again, breezy Saturday, upper 70s. From the Weatherology Weather Center, I'm staff meteorologist Michael Caro.
Progressive presents The Sounds of the Old World. The year is 2019, and someone is waiting for a table at a restaurant.
Thompson, party of 4. Thompson, party of 4. Thompson, party... Oh, there you are.
This has been The Sounds of the Old World. Brought to you by Progressive, where drivers can still switch and save like it's 2019.
Quote today at Progressive.com. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates.
You decided to upgrade your outdoor deck. So you ordered the essentials. A power washer, a set of patio chairs, and a shiny new grill. And you use your Bank of America Cash Rewards credit card, choosing to earn 3% cash back on online shopping and up to 5.25% as a preferred rewards member, which you put towards your most essential deck addition, a bird feeder. Apply for yours at bankofamerica.com/more rewarding. Copyright 2020 Bank of America Corporation.
34 under a partly cloudy sky. Winds southwest and light so far today. Our high yesterday was 82 with an overnight low of 34. But we're holding at that right now. We're going to warm up today into the 70s again. So it's going to start warming up. Don't have anything to talk about in the rain gauge so far this month. I think the harvest is nearly completed. It'd be nice to get that all done and then wet things down a little bit with rain.
I heard your forecast coming in this morning, and I know yesterday we were reading a forecast that had snow, and now it sounds like the forecast changed a little bit. Even the percentages have dropped a little bit, and now calling more for just rain, maybe.
Rain and or snow on one day. Going to cool off on the weekend, but and a chance, but they have reduced the chances. So that's your weather. That's your news. We had a request for a song in honor of the Lady Indians volleyball team from Queen. So this goes out to all the coaches, the fine young athletes, their fans, and everyone involved in the effort that's going to Lincoln to take on St. Paul.
There you go.
872-5111.
Psst. Hey, you. Yeah, you. Hold on. I'm not sure why I was whispering. The savings Nate and Jack at Universal Insurance are seeing when people switch is not a secret. They have several insurance companies you can choose from for your commercial business, farm, and personal auto. They've moved it all. Why not save money while getting great coverage at the same time, backed by a couple of guys who have your back? Talk to Nate and Jack at Universal Insurance in Broken Bow today and insure your universe.
12 past the hour of 8 o'clock. A very special day for Overnight Auto here in Broken Bow.
I've been there a time or two.
Yeah. Well, you can go in and get your car fixed, and you can go in and just have a nice conversation.
Yes.
I like going in there after hours.
Do you now?
Yeah.
All right.
They're always very willing to sit down and, have a Pepsi together. But anyway, Overnight Auto, Carrie and Jody Maddox, 30 years in business today.
Oh, wow. That's awesome.
Yep. And the Radiator Man's been there just about as long, I think. And had the privilege of being the photographer for Carrie and Jody Maddox's wedding many years ago. And that was a good memory. They were good friends. They're good friends with everybody. And we need small businesses just like this one. Overnight Auto. Congratulations, 30 years in business to Jody and Carrie Maddox. And we also like going into that shop because they've been playing KBBN for 30 years.
Yeah.
Nice and loud on the bench over there.
Yeah, we appreciate that too.
Very much, very much. Let's see here. We'll talk a little bit about the movies. That's your forte. You're a movie guy. You can remember movie stars' names and who was in what movie and so forth.
Well, not all the time, but yeah, once in a while.
And the Tiffany Theater's forte is 3 theaters, so that if you were concerned about COVID, they have like a 75% capacity or 50. I don't even know what it is right now, but they have no problem with that. They have 3 theaters to spread you out in. So good movies, good seating, spaced out with good popcorn and concessions, the Tiffany Theater.
Yes. Wow, I just saw this. I didn't know this. It says here that the theater is going to be open today, and they're going to be live streaming the match between Broken Bow and St. Paul today from the state tournament. 2 o'clock match time, says free to the public, and the concession stand will be open.
Nice.
So there you go. You can watch it on the big screen today. So do that. 2 o'clock is match time, and that'll be at the Tiffany Theater. And then going past that, some of the movies that'll be showing yet tonight and tomorrow. Hocus Pocus, kind of a Halloween-themed movie there, since we just got past Halloween a little bit. That'll be still showing tonight and tomorrow, it looks like. And then a new movie, Honest Thief, will continue to show at the Tiffany Theater. And Hotel Transylvania 2 is still showing tonight and tomorrow. So check those out at the Tiffany Theater. And again, we've been informed that the theater will be open today and live streaming the volleyball match between Broken Bow and St. Paul at 2 o'clock today. It's free to the public, and the concession stand will be open. Let's see, some things coming up as we go to Friday, into the weekend, and into next week. They've got a new movie coming in called Let Him Go, and that'll be starting on Friday, running through the weekend into next week. Also, the movie Playing with Fire. Now, I think this is kind of the family film. If you're a pro wrestling person, John Cena, I think, stars in this. Okay. Kind of a comedy, family comedy.
Nice.
They're going to charge $5 for it, and this is going to be a fundraiser for the Broken Bow Volunteer Fire Department. So keep that in mind. That'll be showing Friday through the weekend on into next week. So go see Playing with Fire at the Tiffany Theater and know that you'll be supporting the Broken Bow Volunteer Fire Department as well. And then the movie Honest Thief, that will continue through the weekend into next week as well. So those are some of the things happening at the Tiffany Theater in Broken Bow. And to stay up to date with everything that is happening there, go to their great website. It's tiffanytheater.com.
All right, thank you, Brent. I wonder, we probably should get a hold of Kyle and see if he wants to use one of our Sports Sync radios at the Tiffany.
Well, sure, yeah.
That way you could have your hometown announcer rather than those other guys.
Yeah, I don't know if we could sync it up with it being a video stream. I don't know if the delay would be too much, but you could sure try.
I might give him a call.
All right.
I think people would rather listen to you than anyone when it comes to Broken Bow ladies.
Well, I enjoy it. That's for sure.
All right. We might give Kyle a call and test it out.
Okay.
All right. Okay.
Oh, we're going to the phone this morning. Oh. I love when you do this because I don't know who you're calling. Bum-ba-dum. Bum-ba-dum.
Well, hopefully, yeah.
Do we get an answer? Oh.
No.
No answer.
Not yet.
Whiskey Barrel.
Oh, I have a little something for you, big guy. Here's Brent Apperson with a little song for you.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
All right, Stan, just let me find the note, if you would, please.
Oh,
There it is.
There it is.
I got it. Happy birthday to you.
God, you're terrible.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Stan the Man. Happy birthday to you.
Oh, thank you very much.
And we do mean you, Stan.
Yeah, I bet.
Boy, I heard the rumor.
Did you? I come to work this morning. The reader board's got aging like a fine wine. Happy 65th. Then I opened my office doors. There's a couple skeletons with balloons and a cake and.
Well, that's a good sign that people like you, Stan, when they do that sort of thing. Even though you're now eligible for Medicare.
Oh, that was a process. Let me tell you.
Isn't that something?
You got to be prepared for that. It took a long time.
Yeah. You want to, plot out about a half a day to sit on the phone on hold.
Half a day, my butt. Longer than that.
Well, congratulations. Happy birthday to you. 65 is going to be a lot of fun, and I know that you are looking forward to 2021 just like we all are, but let's don't rush along too fast because next thing we'll be calling you'll be 66.
That's right.
Yeah.
Okay. Thanks, guys.
Yeah. See you, Stan.
See you, Stan.
All right. Bye.
Bye. Enough of that business.
Yeah, sounds like, okay, I'm done talking to you
Get
people.
out of my face. All right, Stan at the Whiskey Barrel, 65 years old today. Sounds like people are helping him celebrate in a big, big way. Okay, I want to talk a little bit, if you don't mind, about Ansley America.
Sure, yeah.
A great store on Main Street, right down from the lumberyard, Livia's Boutique.
Mm-hmm.
And they have some really exciting things going on, getting ready for the holidays. Tell us about it.
Well, speaking of kind of anniversaries and celebrations like we've been doing, do you know that Livia's Boutique has been on Main Street in Ansley for a year now?
No.
Yes. And they want to let you know about some of the new items that they have brought into the store. Greeting cards by Leanin' Tree. So if you're looking for a card for a special occasion, you can now stop in to Livia's Boutique in Ansley. Also, Snap Up, one-of-a-kind stocking stuffers and unique gift items. They've got candles, room sprays, and car fresheners by Rustic Enigma. I might have to go check out one of them car fresheners.
No kidding.
But those are some of the new items that they have into Livia's Boutique. Also, join them on Saturday, November 7th for coffee, hot chocolate, sangria. Did I say that right?
Yes.
Rolls and appetizers. Also looks like 20% off that day, store-wide. Some exclusions will apply from 9 a.m. until 4 p.m. So Sip and Shop and Hop Sip and Shop, Hop each will have their own store specials. Did I get that right? I think I did.
It's kind of like a poker run.
Yes. So swing on into Livia's Boutique in Ansley, Nebraska. Stop in any day, but make sure you circle Saturday, November 7th on your calendar because that's going to be a special day, and you can swing on in, start filling out your Christmas list, picking up some special gifts for special people, and you'll find them right there on Main Street in Ansley, America, as you like to say.
You bet. That's what they like to say in Ansley, and it fits. It is Americana in Ansley. All right, one more thing we want to talk about here this morning is Central Nebraska Community Action Partnership. Now, they're looking for some help. Here we go again. More jobs available.
Yes, Central Nebraska Community Action Partnership is looking for an individual to work as an infant, toddler, teacher center specialist, 40 hours per week, year-round in Broken Bow. Now, to qualify, you must have a valid Nebraska driver's license, a working phone, Child Development Associate Certificate, an associate or bachelor's degree in early childhood education. The individual will be responsible for center coordination, supervision, and teaching. If you need an application, just contact CNCAP Human Resource Department by calling 308-745-0780. The extension is 105. And you can also apply online by going to centralnebraskacap.com. The position will remain open until filled, and you can see all of the details on this by going to our website, sandhillsexpress.com, and checking out the employment page.
We'll be visiting with Paul Burney this morning around 8:30 from Custer Federal State Bank. Also, Gina from Arrow Hotels coming in early in the 9 o'clock hour. And Donis from the Custer County Chief will be in later on in the 9 o'clock hour as well.
The work of a farmer is irreplaceable. They work long, hard hours and battle adverse conditions. As they spend their days in the fields, Bruning Bank wishes them a safe and successful harvest. Thank you to the farmers, ranchers, and all who work in agriculture to produce food for families and communities around the world. At Bruning Bank, we are proud to have strong roots in agriculture and to have the opportunity to work with area producers. Bruning Bank, build, grow, thrive. Member FDIC.
Is my farm completely insured? Am I covered when I drive my ATV from field to field? Do I have all locations I farm covered for liability? This is Chip with Nebraska Owners Insurance Agency. I have found over the years that most of us let our insurance policies renew year after year and never take the time to see if we are adequately protected. Let's sit down and review your coverage today. Call Nebraska Owners Insurance Agency at 308-836-2201.
It's time again for a KCNI KBBN tradition, Turkey Time. This year, you'll have a chance to win a frozen turkey on both KCNI and KBBN. Here's how it works. Listen for your cue to call. Then, your DJ will have you guess how many shots it will take to bag your bird. If you guess correctly, you'll hear, "Oh, you got me!" And you can come and see us to get your certificate.
Go Breakfast Show. Let me take you home. Let's go to the phone. I believe we have Mr. Paul Burney on the line.
Do we?
With Custer Federal State Bank. Good morning, Paul.
Good morning, fellas.
Did you stay up late last night watching the election results?
Well, I stayed up for a while and decided, obviously, that nothing was going to be decided at any given time prior to maybe the weekend. So I decided to call it a day. I don't know, sometime after 11, I suppose.
Oh, wow. You know your mother. She was pretty tight yesterday, and I wasn't much support to her, Paul. Might not surprise you that I woke up at 3 o'clock on the couch this morning, and I must have fell asleep just after coverage started.
Well, you know that, Chris and Mom and I were having a little text conversation, and she did reveal that you'd already fallen asleep, and that was maybe, I don't know what time that was, maybe 8, 9 at the latest.
I think it was between 8 and 8:30 maybe. They were just getting the 8 o'clock, the totals in, I think, and I couldn't stay excited and awake, but didn't have to. Didn't have to because it's like you say, maybe the weekend, and then they'll go to court.
Of course they will.
So
we love chaos right now.
Oh, chaos is good, I guess. Yep. There's plenty of it. But it doesn't help us out very much with our PPP loans. I know that you have staff there that's working on those with your customers, and I guess right now you want to go ahead and move on with that, right?
We are. I mean, we could continue to wait. I know there's some discussion out there that maybe there's good reason to wait, but if people are ready to put that behind them, we're going ahead and processing them. There's no pressure to do so. It's just if people have utilized the funds as intended, have the documentation to validate that, and just go ahead and submit the forgiveness application and move on, and then it's done, and it's all behind you. So we've probably, I know it's a date, we're well over half of what we had initiated, so we're making some good progress there. People are obviously organized and have the detail that's required, so it hasn't been a complicated process by any means.
Well, I got to ask you this question, Paul.
Okay, I'll try to have an answer.
I got this PPP money, and
you can't buy a boat.
Oh,
that's the question.
I was thinking I was going to buy 2 1960 Chevys.
Are they? No, I don't think that's going to work.
Well, what if we, Paul? What if we put like the KCNI KBBN logos on them, and called them the station car?
I'm not sure that was the true intent of the program, but I'm not gonna be claim ignorance and pretend like that hasn't happened somewhere in this country this year. So
I can't imagine. Well, but really, all kidding aside, we don't want to get in a hurry about it. Don't need to get all stressed out about it. But we certainly don't need to pay that money back if we don't have to. I mean, that would be tough right now because business is a little tough out there. That's what it was meant for. Honestly, we've used it for our payroll here. And so you want to get that money back. So just stay in touch with you guys if you're a customer of Custer Federal State Bank, and I think you guys together will get it done.
Yeah, I think so. Scott Peterson here in Broken Bow, and then Mark Sint in our Kearney branch are the two that have really been working on the forgiveness applications, just because we've tried to specialize to a certain degree so that not all of us are trying to be involved at all times in it. Obviously, we're going to be involved in helping gather the information, but as far as actually processing and maybe being a point of contact, Scott Peterson here in Broken Bow and Mark Sint and Kearney are the two that are working most directly with that right now.
Okay. All right. Now, speaking of your mother again, she's retired.
I do know this.
And she just changed her checking account at your bank over to, what's that called again?
Kasasa.
I thought it was Kahaka. But anyway, and
say it really fast. It's more fun if you say it fast.
I don't think I better do that. But I know the interest rate's pretty nice on that.
Yeah, it's a 2% rate, I believe, right now. There are some qualifications that you have to meet in order to ascertain that rate on a monthly basis, but for most people, it's nothing that they aren't already doing. So if you're utilizing your debit card for point-of-sale transactions or online purchases, those are qualifiers. You essentially have to have 4 transactions on your debit card. You have to have 12 transactions on your debit card on a monthly or within that cycle, which starts like the first Tuesday of the month and then runs through, obviously, the last of the month or first part of the next month. And then beyond that, then you have to log on to your online banking or mobile banking software at any given point during that cycle. So there's really, it's not like you have to break an arm trying to get your 2%. Just pretty much use it as you already do.
Okay, and that's also real flexible with automatic, with like payments and so forth. Almost all the checking accounts now are okay with, you don't even have to, in some cases, write a check, right?
Yeah, we have online bill pay, and we have obviously mobile banking, and we have Card Valet so that you can adjust your, daily limits, and also offer fraud alert protection along with that. So there's some different features that come along with every account that you can opt into.
Mm-hmm. So. Well, I would maybe convert to that. But, I got this Ruski thing going. This lady, she listens to me every day, and I don't want her even knowing what checking account I have.
Well, unless Mom starts putting your allowance in a checking account for you to tap into on a debit card, I'd say that it might not be the right program for you. And that's true in a lot of cases. It's not necessarily fits for everybody's lifestyle, but even if a person, has some funds that they want to try to capture 2% on right now, which is kind of unheard of in a demand deposit account at this time. It's a nice benefit for sure.
So, as my son, you had to point out on the air that your mother has me on an allowance. Thanks a lot.
Well, I think 2 weeks ago you had to point out that you weren't sure how a skateboarder turned into a banker, so I'd say we might be even now.
You have any questions, Brent?
No, I don't think so. I think, let's see, maybe you can just update us on procedures, Paul, I guess, when people come into the bank right now. I know that I was in there the other day, and I think masks are encouraged, if not required, when you come in, and you kind of have it set to where we're a little bit of a distance away from the teller, but can still go in and make the transactions that we need.
Actually, Brent, the front lobby is you're not required at this time to wear a mask as long as you're kind of in the front lobby of the bank, or if you're meeting with our customer service team up front for account transactions of any kind. We actually installed some what they call sneeze guards to kind of create a barrier between the customers and our staff, just protective measures on both ends. And so that's allowed us to open up at least the lobby to not have masks required. Now, anything beyond the lobby, going back and meeting one-on-one with whether it's one of our new accounts team, so it's Becky White or Joe Gary, or any of our loan officers here, in a confined area, obviously, then we're both going to be wearing masks, both the customer and the employees. So just trying to do what we can to help, minimize the spread and keep not only our people safe, but, our community safe. So, beyond that, as far as beyond the, COVID situation, COVID hasn't slowed down, mortgage lending at all. We still have, the active market is, as far as, new purchases is there. We're still doing a lot of refinancing. I think we do have one of the better products in our region for what are called cash-out refinances, which is where you're actually refinancing more than what you have on your current mortgage. Maybe you have some credit card debt or some other consumer debt of some kind, or maybe medical debt that you want to kind of tie into what utilize the equity in your home and refinance that at a low fixed interest rate. I think we have one of the premier products in our region right now. We have access to a program on the secondary market that gives us the opportunity to use those cash out refinances at a lower rate maybe than some others can offer. Beyond that, 30-year fixed rates right now are still below 3%. That's on purchases. If you're looking at a cash out refinance, you might be sitting at maybe 3.5, and that's a range. It depends on some different factors, but.
Paul, with everything going on, have you been a little surprised that the interest rates have stayed at that level?
I think it's surprising to a certain degree that maybe the long-term rates have continued to move down. I know there's always fear of rising interest rates on the short-term money and even long-term money, but I don't. There's a lot of different reasons for that at this time, why we're in a lower interest rate environment, but I would just say take advantage of it while you can. Mm-hmm. Might be, these are historic lows. Might have a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to get into, a 30-year rate around 3 or 3.5. And I've never seen it before. Obviously, I haven't been in banking my entire life, but it's historical for sure.
Well, it makes things keep bubbling and running, Paul. I know a lot of your listeners out there right now was at the bank in the 1980s, and it's very devastating when interest rates get up there and do the damage they did in the 1980s. So we'll take those low rates anytime as long as we can get them, like you said.
Yeah, and it's great for budgeting. I mean, honestly, we've probably talked about this before, but you just look, if I look at my own budget on a month-to-month basis, if I look at what technology costs me, which is a factor that we didn't necessarily think about maybe, 15 years ago.
Right.
It's just kind of stunning in that respect. The cost of living is relatively high, and so if you can have that fixed cost every month for a long term, it's advantageous.
Okay.
Sure.
All right. Is there any other services or products that you wanted to highlight this morning?
I think we've covered a lot of it. We're still kind of in that transition phase with our local ag producers. Mm-hmm. Kind of, currently about some people have already sold calves. Some are getting ready to. Some are getting ready to wean. Harvest is kind of just due to the weather conditions we've had. It's been a pretty smooth harvest so far, and I know a lot of producers are kind of on the tail end of things. So we'll be sitting down here before too long and making plans for next year.
All right.
And as always, we'll try to be. I think agriculture in general takes optimistic people to do it, and so we'll carry on with the attitude that next year will hopefully be better than this year.
All right. That's
keep
the way
us all going.
Yeah, we got to think that way. Before we close, you and Brent, I'm sure, over the years have had discussions about the Big Red football situation back when we played games every week. I'll just leave a little time open for you and Brent to discuss cuss or whine.
Brent and I have spent some time doing that, and actually Brent and I attended a football game together that I think
we did.
I walked away from, and I said, "This is it. They're going to fire Solich," and I think Brent said, "No, they're not. You don't think so?" And I said, "Yeah, Peterson's going to fire him." And that was a Kansas State game, and whatever it was, 2001. And I was like, "That's it. He's going to can him."
And he did.
And he did. Yeah.
He
and
did.
I couldn't believe it. I was against it then. Still am.
Me too.
And look what has happened to Nebraska football since that decision. But
we ripped up the tree and all its roots and chucked it by the wayside for a pass-happy NFL offense, and we were gonna. It's like you had this machine that had rolled for so long, and you uprooted it and thought you could remake it in some new image. It was foolish.
Hey, since you brought that up, Paul, I just have to know, did you kind of look at me in a different way after sitting beside me at a Nebraska football game, or did you still have respect for me after that?
Oh no, that was a great time. I should say the first half was a great time.
Yeah, right. The second half, it just kind of fell apart, didn't it?
Yeah. Yeah. But no, I think we're on the right path now. I'm sure happy with Scott Frost as head coach and bringing back the culture that is more in line with what we'd had for the better part of a 30, 40-year period. So.
All right. Well, he was quoted this week as saying they have the most well-practiced team in college football right now. So maybe when they
after one game.
Yeah. So we'll see what happens. All right.
You feel like we're about ready to make some progress, but it's Northwestern, so it should be like a 1-point shootout.
Oh, yes. Yeah, it'll be, Saturday will be a gut-wrencher. It always is when these two get together, so.
All right. Thanks for your input on the football and, of course, all the things that are going on at the bank, Paul. And I think Joan is looking forward to spending some time with Oliver today.
Yeah, in fact, I pulled into the driveway and I said, I'm just going to drop you off because if I go in and talk to Grandma right now, I'm going to be like 45 minutes late for work.
You were correct.
Yeah.
Thanks, Paul.
Yeah, thank you guys. Have a great day.
You
Bye,
too.
Paul.
Yeah, I got up this morning, got out of bed, and the back door opened, and Joan walked in. It was a little after 5, and she'd already done the news line. I'm not sure she went to bed very long last night. She probably stayed up and watched all of that election coverage, and she was all fired up. So I don't know what's going to happen today. Oliver and her, they'll chill. They'll have a good time.
Yeah,
It'll be good for her. All right, music coming your way from Chuck Berry, that is. True. He didn't mince words there either, did he?
No, it didn't. That's all right. That's what we love about Stan.
Yes.
Right? He's honest.
He's honest. You'll get the free advice, whether you really are ready for it or not. Ask a question, you will receive an answer.
Mm-hmm.
All right, what else do we have to do yet here, Brent?
Well, we want to remind people about something special coming up at Brew Baker's Coffee House and Gifts located in Arnold, Nebraska. They're going to be hosting their holiday open house coming up soon. In fact, it's going to start tomorrow, November 5th, 8 a.m. until 7 p.m. Also tomorrow, serving hot cider and appetizers from 5 until 7 in the evening. And then on Friday, they'll be open 8 to 5. On Saturday, 9 to 3. It'll be their special holiday open house, 25% off merchandise. Some exclusions will apply. They do have some new Christmas decor in, loads of stocking stuffers for all ages, gifts for the whole family and your friends, and you can register to win a great door prize. So shop local, shop early, and save during Brubaker's Coffee House and Gifts Holiday Open House tomorrow from 8 to 7, Friday from 8 to 5, and Saturday from 9 to 3, located in Arnold, Nebraska.
All right, thank you, Brent. Brent will be taking off here in just a little bit and headed to Star City on the interstate, on the flip-flop. And big 10-4 on that. Be careful getting down there. Enjoy your stay. I'm going to stay overnight and then catch Mullen tomorrow. That's going to be fun. They're back again. Mullen's always in the hunt, and we'll be excited to bring that to you tomorrow on KBBN. Let's talk a little bit real quick about Friday. That's very exciting. We're going to have the live video streaming along with our KCNI KBBN team.
Yes, you're talking about the state football playoffs. Sandhills Thetford will be playing Pleasanton in the quarterfinals of Class D2. The winner will advance out and go to the semifinals a week from Friday. And we'll broadcast the game for you on KBBN 95.3 FM and KBBN.com. And then, as you mentioned, we're making plans to video stream it along with our radio call, and you can view it on our media platforms of SandhillsExpress.com, Sandhills Express Facebook page, Twitter, and YouTube. Kickoff for the game is set for 6 o'clock on Friday.
All right, thank you, Brent. Have a good time. Root on the girls and bring home a trophy, would you?
Hey, that'd be great. Yeah.
That would be so fun. That's just about what we need right now is a big old trophy.
There you go. I'll talk to you later from Lincoln.
Okay, very good. Earlier we played, just a moment ago, Chuck Berry from back in the 1950s and early 60s. Now we're going to play Nick Lowe for you with a song that was released about a year ago, but it sounds like 50s and 60s, I think.
I'll be long gone, Daddy, when if I'm
better word here. We have Gina here from Arrow Hotel and Suites and the Bonfire. Gina, how you doing?
I'm doing great.
Good. It's good to see you. You're always so happy and chipper. We appreciate that.
Oh, of course.
Now, you made us happy and chipper, and if you're watching right now, folks, to Facebook Live Breakfast Show, you'll see some delicious pastries on the table here. We've disinfected the table, and Gina's put down a plastic, so we're all good right now. Describe what you brought in.
Well, we have an apple pie, a mini apple pie,
Mm-hmm.
a pumpkin roll, and a mini pecan pie,
Wow.
which is just a sampling of the things we're going to offer for our Thanksgiving pie orders.
Okay.
Yes.
Now, these are just mini pies. The ones that will be sold will be your standard size
Yes.
pie.
Mm-hmm.
That pecan pie looks so good.
Would you like to try it?
I wouldn't mind trying it.
Absolutely.
And I think Jeremy might be coming in to try some of this as well. He could try
Yes.
one of the others.
Definitely.
And the pumpkin roll, what all is in the pumpkin roll?
Well, you see, I should have brought our baker Bailey with us.
Yeah, Bailey should have
She
come.
was a little busy today.
Okay.
So it's like pumpkin and cream cheese and heaven. I don't know. It's all mixed into one.
Okay. It looks great.
Sorry, this is kind of a
That's all right.
hard to do.
Jeremy's coming in.
Perfect.
Jeremy, which one would you like to try?
You could try all of them if you'd like. There's a pumpkin roll and.
That's all me.
Yeah. Okay.
Do you like pumpkin?
I'm a pumpkin connoisseur.
Oh, good. Because I'm not. So
Oh, you're not?
no.
Okay. Yeah,
This'll-
pumpkin's one of those things. You know, you love it or you hate it.
But I am a pecan pie guy.
Oh, thank you. Perfect.
Oh, man.
So this is called a pumpkin roll?
Yes.
Okay.
Like I said, I don't know all the ingredients, but it's delicious.
It is.
So.
Mmm.
What do you think, Jeremy?
That's good.
Yeah.
This makes me think of my grandma. She would make ice cream cake rolls.
Ooh.
She'd make a cake, and then the white part would be ice cream, and then she'd roll them up and freeze them.
So next time you're bringing the snacks?
Oh, I could. I could track down that recipe. Oh, this is great.
You'll find us at the Bonfire Bakery. Just bring it over anytime.
All right.
There you go. So when can people start ordering pastries for the holidays?
You can start ordering now. We already have all of our order forms up and ready to go. Either you can order on Facebook, through our website, you can call us, you can stop by, whatever you'd like to do. We'll take your pie order. So.
Okay. Excuse me, is there a limit to the number of pies that... Oh, Brent, you're supposed to be on your way to Lincoln.
Bye, Brent.
See ya.
I think Brent might be in a food coma.
So, is there a limit to the number you can order, or how does that work?
No, you can order as many pies as you would like. Share with all your friends and your family. You can order as much as you like. We will make it for you.
Well, it'd be hard to be... This is homemade pastry and pies
Yes.
that you can have at the dinner table, Thanksgiving.
Yes. Yeah. So right now we're doing a Thanksgiving order. So you just have to have your order in by November 20th.
Okay.
And you can pick it up any time the day before Thanksgiving or by 11 on Thanksgiving. So whatever is easiest for you. But we have more options than just these three. We have an actual pumpkin pie. Let's see. And then we have a strawberry pie as well.
Always
Strawberry pie?
Always
Yeah.
good.
So, yeah, we have 5 different ones we were putting on the order this year. So,
Okay. And the pumpkin roll will be available up to Thanksgiving. Will you have that afterwards, or do you know?
I'm not sure yet.
Okay.
Yeah, I guess we play it by ear. Whatever
Yeah.
people like, we keep. Whatever they don't like, we
Yeah.
don't keep
It's a way to
making.
do it.
Well, I think they're going to like this. Anyone that tries this is going to like it.
Yes.
The crust on this pecan pie is just the way it's supposed to be, nice and flaky.
Perfect.
Yeah.
I'm so bummed that Bailey couldn't make it today because she'd love to hear it. So I'm hoping she's listening in the bakery right
Hi,
now.
Bailey. Don't work too hard. We're going to enjoy your work. Appreciate it very much. Is this something that we should be talking about more often as far as ordering other than the holidays?
Yeah, absolutely. I know that's why she's not here. She's working on other orders right now that are outside of the normal bakery goods that we serve. So, yeah, you can order cakes or cupcakes or whatever you'd like from her. So,
Wow.
We have a year-round order form on our website. So whatever you can think up, if she can make it, she'll make it.
Okay.
Yeah.
She's a professional at what she does. A great background. I remember when we had a remote down there. I think, Jeremy, you and Brent were there.
Yes, I remember the cheesecake.
Oh, the cheesecake is to die for. This week we had lemon raspberry cheesecake. Let me tell you, this pregnant mama, that was the best thing I put in my mouth in months.
It hit the spot, huh?
Oh my gosh, it was so good.
Good, good. And that's one thing I suppose that works well with the restaurant as far as having a professional bakery person there to go along with the great meals.
Yeah, they make great desserts after dinner. It's perfect. Or if you're just staying in the hotel and you get a sweet tooth in the middle of the night like me, it's perfect. You can come down and get a cupcake or a cheesecake or a pie if you like.
Yeah.
So.
Now, when you get up in the morning, if you stay at the Arrow Hotel, you come down and they'll be kind of stocked up for that if you have people. Okay, all right.
Yeah, as well as our normal breakfast, we have the pastry case that's usually full all the time. So.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, you have some scrambled eggs and then top it off with a pastry. Perfect.
Yeah, and usually a turnover or something gets me.
Yeah.
Every time.
Yeah. Something filled with goodies, right?
Yes.
Okay. What number do they call? Do they call Bailey's number or they call the hotel?
They can call the hotel. Okay. It's just our normal number, the 308-872-6662.
Okay. We'll come back to this. Let's talk a little bit about holiday parties. We got to start thinking about that now.
Yeah.
Are you booking already?
I think we have a couple, but we definitely can take on some more. So if you're looking to have a party, we have the room for it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You have a couple private rooms that you can use for pretty good sized groups.
Yeah, we have the cigar room, which will seat up to 14 or 15 people, and the old bar that'll seat up to about 20, or you can just rent out the whole dining room if you'd like.
Okay, all right, all right.
Or if you have like a really intimate party and you don't want to really invite your friends, we have the Burlington room, which is new, and you can have like 6 or 8 people in there.
Okay.
Oh, wow.
That's is that downstairs too, or is that?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Oh, that would you? I understood you were doing some work down the hall there.
Yes.
Okay.
It's for extra private parties.
Nice. All right. Well, you know what? If you have family coming back for the holidays, and you want to enjoy some of this good food you're talking about, you could just come down and have it right there.
Absolutely.
Don't even have to worry about it.
No, and our restaurant runs great specials for lunch every day and dinner specials on Friday and Saturday that are always just so good.
Yeah, you told me you've really been busy. The menu, I know that has been worked on off and on over the months. You kind of got it where you want it?
I mean, we change it a couple of times a year just to keep it fresh so that you don't get stale. Not that our food gets stale, but you continue to have good options throughout the year. And like we run more salads during the summer, but that's not really what people want during the winter. So we tend to change it, and I think it might be in the works to update it a little bit.
Get into winter a little bit.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
All right. So book parties, or just walk in and enjoy your good meals.
Yeah.
Of course, the pub is always open for folks to enjoy.
Yes, it
after
is.
work or.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
See a lot of people in there.
Yeah, we stay pretty busy in there.
Good. Good. So, call that number. What's that number again?
It's 308-872-6662.
All right. Or stop by and see if Bailey's around, or if you're around, and set up some things to eat for the holidays.
Yeah. Any of us can help you there. So.
Okay. All right.
Or if you don't want to talk to any of us, you can just message our Facebook or fill out the form online.
Okay.
We understand that as well.
Okay. Easy to get going on this. And no limit to the amount of pies you want to order?
No.
Okay.
No.
All right.
Order until you can't eat anymore.
Pumpkin roll for everybody.
Yeah.
Right?
That's going to feed a lot of people right there.
Perfect.
Maybe.
They feed like one person. Me.
I don't think it's going to leave the room.
I think Jeremy will have something to say about that. So, well, thank you, Gina. Is there anything else?
Oh, that's it. Just order some pies and come see us.
Awesome. Sounds good.
All right. Very good. Appreciate this very much. Tell Bailey thanks a lot.
I will. Thanks for having us.
You bet. We'll take a time out.
I'm Dr. Stork. Today, better nutrition and stronger immunity are essential. That's why Eggland's Best gives you and your family more. Compared to ordinary eggs, Eggland's Best provides 6 times more vitamin D, 10 times more vitamin E, and 38% more lutein, plus more folate and iodine too, all to help you maintain a strong immune system and better overall health. These are no ordinary times, so why choose an ordinary egg? Only Eggland's Best. Better taste, better nutrition, better eggs.
We have a special message from Dell. They're offering you massive discounts on the best XPS and Alienware computers with Intel Core processors for Black Friday. You're getting early access to a curated selection of premium tech like Samsung TVs. Plus, there's free shipping on everything. Yes, everything. Whether it's for work, school, or fun, Dell has you covered. Call 800-BY-DELL or go to Dell.com/Black Friday for up to $400 off. That's 800-BY-DELL.
Shop at the Grocery Cart in Broken Bow and save. 80% lean ground beef in a 10-pound tube is $1.98 a pound, and Hormel bone-in Boston butt pork roast is $1.68 a pound. Best Choice boneless, skinless chicken breast fillets are $4.98. 1 pound of Best Choice Grade A butter is $2.15, or get Blue Bonnet margarine quarters for 88 cents. For your desserts, Best Choice whipped toppings are 88 cents as well. Grocery Cart, East Highway 2, Broken Bow. Open daily, 7 a.m. to 10 p.m.
The Broken Bow Housing Authority offers affordable housing at Custer Heights, as well as 2 to 5 bedroom homes. Contact Don West today at 872-2850. Income qualifications apply. 872-2850. That's Broken Bow Housing Authority.
Rod's Body and Paint in Broken Bow has served the area for over 40 years. When you need reliable auto repair and paint services, Rod's is your one-stop solution. From dings and dents to glass repair and replacement, call 872-5346 or visit them on the curve west of Broken Bow.
The state of Nebraska is committed to helping livestock operations through this difficult time. The Livestock Producer Stabilization Grant has been reopened to assist even more producers who have been impacted by COVID-19. Qualified applicants can use awarded funds for operating expenses. Funds will be distributed until they run out, and they do not need to be paid back at any time. View requirements and apply by November 13th at coronavirus.nebraska.gov.
And we're back with the final question. Are you ready?
Yep. I'd like to go ahead and answer the question.
I envy your confidence, but the producers are saying I have to ask the question.
All right, then.
For higher yields, which seed treatment fights hardest against nematodes?
The answer's Ilevo seed treatment.
That's correct.
Yeah, I know.
What a show. Join us next week when the right answer will still be Ilevo seed treatment. BASF, we create chemistry. Always read and follow label directions.
You're listening to the Get Up and Go Breakfast Show on this Wednesday morning. Good to have you aboard. We promised that Donis would be in from the Custer County Chief about a new promotion, I think, that is getting underway very soon. Donis, good morning.
Good morning. Well, first, I'd like to introduce Madison. Madison has not been out to the breakfast show. And so Madison came to us from Pierce, and she's going to pronounce her last name.
It's Siechlog. It's a hard one. Siechlog.
Okay.
Yeah, it's
All
Now
very German.
you want to spell it, Dave?
No.
Yeah.
Madison, would you spell it?
Yeah, it's SIEDSCHLAG.
That's a unique name.
It is. We just call her Madison.
Yeah.
But Madison came to us in August, and she does our legals, and she does some sales, and she helps us out with layout.
Mm-hmm.
And Madison has really enjoyed getting to know the people around town. But we have a new promotion.
I heard a rumor.
And it is called Cool Cash.
Cash is always cool.
K-O-O-L.
Oh, with a K.
K-A-S-H.
Okay.
You know, David, just as much as we all know, we need people to get out and come through our business stores.
Mm-hmm.
And we have businesses right now that have these little pads there for people to register. Okay? And those businesses are Bow Bootery, Evans Feed, Geared for Sports, Grocery Cart, Nebraska Land Hearing Center, Lines Appliances, Chapin's Furniture and Decorating, Gary's Superstore, The Secret Garden, Ortello Dale, Varney Health Mart, Seven Valleys Health Mart, Ansley Lumber, Grazer's Bar and Grill, Brubaker's Coffee House and Gifts, Livia's Boutique, Agland ATV, Broken Bow Floral, O'Brien Hardware Hank, Lily Kate Boutique, Dairy Queen Grill and Chill, and Power Solutions.
That's a nice list.
It's a very nice list. And, you know, I'll still take a few more yet this week. And you want to know what Cool Cash is?
Yes, I do.
Okay, so number one, you want to know the amount?
That would be nice. Madison, are you interested?
I mean, yeah.
Do you want to tell them the amount?
Yeah, it's $500.
Wow. Now, these days, $500 are coming in pretty handy.
$500 is going to go a long ways. Okay, so the way this works is when they shop, they may fill one of these out. Okay. One per day. We're not going to limit the number of times you go into the store every week, but one per day. Okay. And then let's just say, David, you go into one of these businesses. David J. Burney's on it.
Right.
It goes into the pot. In November, December, and January. And on February 1, I'm going to reach my hand down into that pot, swishel it all around. Swishel, I don't know if that's a word or not. Whatever.
Either.
Stir it all around. I'm going to bring out one. And that's going to be the lucky winner. Now, David, if you happen to register and I pull your ticket out from, let's just say, any one of these businesses, but let's just say Beau Bouderie.
Okay.
Guess what you're going to have? You're going to have $500 to spend at Beau Bouderie.
That would be great. Then I would imagine, you know, some people could spend $500. Madison, are you a shoe person?
Yeah.
So it wouldn't be a problem to stock up on shoes.
No, it'd be nice.
Well, it wouldn't be a problem to stock up on shoes. It wouldn't be a problem to have that extra feed bill paid for,
right,
you know, at Evans. It wouldn't be a problem, again, to do shoes, sporting goods, outfit your family in some of that new Nebraska gear that Geared for Sports has. It wouldn't be a problem to feed your family $500 worth of groceries from Grocery Cart.
Right.
Or have that, well, a special party under 10. Is that what we're supposed to do with COVID?
I think so.
It wouldn't be a problem at Nebraska Land Hearing Center to get $500 applied to your hearing aids
that would be big.
that you solely need.
Yeah.
It wouldn't be a problem at Lines Appliances to get a new freezer, a stove, a washer, dryer, you name it, you know. It wouldn't be a problem to spend $500 at Chapin's Furniture and Decorating. You know, Lola has some beautiful clothes. They've got jewelry. They've got carpeting. They've got wall decor. I mean, you name it, they have it.
Recliners.
Yeah, yeah. It wouldn't be a problem, again, at Gary's Superfood to buy all that new pizza that they have or to buy groceries. It wouldn't be a problem to go out to Secret Garden. And you know, buy some lovely things out there, or definitely outfit your garden for next spring. It wouldn't be a problem to go into Ortello Dale and do some new lamps, new gift, you know, just buy some new gifts for everybody. It wouldn't be a problem at Varney Health Mart because they have so many wonderful gifts.
Right.
Or just be able to apply it to some of those drugs that your insurance is not covering, you know. The same at Seven Valleys Health Mart, you know. It wouldn't be a problem to go to Ansley Lumber and maybe buy that new tool that you've always wanted to buy, or get that lumber in that building project. Buy some new hoses, you know. I mean, put that down on maybe remodeling the kitchen.
Oh, stop it.
I know. It wouldn't be a problem to go to Grazer's Bar and Grill and eat, you know, take family out to eat.
Take a group,
you know, take a group out to eat. It wouldn't be a problem to go to Jody's at Brubaker's Coffee House and Gifts and, number one, shop on her gifts, get some coffee, have her make you some delicious baked goods. It just wouldn't be a problem. It wouldn't be a problem to go over to Livia's Boutique. I mean, her style, her clothing is so fun over there in Ansley. So, you know, you could, I mean, Madison, you'd take.
Oh, I would.
Yeah.
I would take that.
new clothes at Livy's. Agland ATV, who wouldn't, I mean, you know, it's not going to buy a unit, but it could get you that new helmet that you so need, or, you know, some of that new extra fangled stuff that they put on them.
Service jobs.
Yeah, service, yeah. It wouldn't be a problem to go into Broken Bow Floral and have Julie give you some fresh flowers on a regular basis, or even check out the plants that Mackenzie has, or or some of those new gift ideas. It wouldn't be a problem to go to O'Brien's Hardware Hank. Again, tools.
Yeah, lots of things.
And, you
there.
know, they have some small appliances there, too, you know. It's not a lot of places you can buy an iron and little things like that now in town. It wouldn't be a problem to go to Lila Kate's Boutique and get yourself outfitted there either. Or it wouldn't be a problem to go to Dairy Queen Grill and Chill and be able to feed a lot of people, buy a lot of ice cream cakes, or go out to Power Solutions. I mean, that will go a long ways on a bill to repair your diesel engine.
Anything diesel, yeah.
Yeah, so as you shop, as you are in these businesses, fill this baby out.
Okay.
We can't wait. And like I said, yet this week we are more than happy to take a few more businesses because the chief is putting up the $500. But what I'm doing as a newspaper, I want people to walk through people's doors. So in the extra, you're going to always see, as we add names, you're going to see the names of the businesses someplace mentioned in the extra. Now, maybe the business doesn't have a specific ad running in the chief or the extra that week on a sale, but that doesn't mean you can't go in to see what they've got, because every day of the week, these businesses need you to walk through.
Yeah, and this is a time of year where we need to start thinking about walking into those businesses for the holiday season. Seems like everything Christmas-wise starts a lot earlier now, so your timing is really good here.
Well, and that's what we thought. I mean, we wanted them not to go to, this little thing that you type in.
Yeah.
And we didn't want them to do this 1-800 or whatever. We at the Chief, we just believe in our Custer County businesses, and we believe that we want to make sure that the Chief's been here for 128 years. You've been here for 71, right?
Yeah, yep, 71.
So we want to make sure that these businesses are here in Broken Bow, Custer County, Arnold, anywhere, Callaway, all over, Sargent, Ansley. We just want to make sure they are still here. And the only way we make sure they're still here is what, Dave?
Well, shop at home.
Yeah.
Shop local. Support one another.
And the cool cash, I mean, yeah, it's okay on the scheme of things of the big things that you do and you see, like the HGTV winning the dream home and that kind of thing. Yeah, that's $1 million. But you know what? Think of all the people they have entering, and think your odds are pretty good right here in Custer County, right, Madison? Wouldn't you say?
Yeah, we got lots of stores.
And that money turns over several times after you go shopping there too. So
right. So I mean, we will have one business winner and we'll have one lucky winner, but still, I think the odds. I mean, I will not say an opinion of now how we have new odds in the state of Nebraska. Is that the best way to put it?
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Okay.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
So, your odds are there.
All right. Great promotion, and really hassle-free. You just look for that pad when you're in these stores and fill it out.
And it's not hard to miss because it's pretty. It's cool.
Cool
Kool and cash, KASH, and it has the Chief on it. So, yeah, just put it in the tub, and we're going to make sure we know what business we collect it from and go from there. And the other thing I'll just say is the shopping guide went out on Reader's Choice. It's in the racks today, in the mail tomorrow, and the businesses have given some amazing discounts, too. Right. I mean, not discounts, coupons. I mean, right, Madison?
Yeah, lots of coupons.
I mean, you're going to be clipping, aren't you?
Yes, for sure.
Yeah. So the paper, if you don't have a subscription, the paper's only $1, and I can guarantee you that you'll be saving dollars over dollars over dollars if you make sure you get a Reader's Choice shopping guide and go shop. The big thing is, Dave, all Madison and I want to do is we want results, and those results are hearing our cash register ring for our businesses.
Yeah, that's good. That's a good promotion. And again, I think it's perfect this time of year. We need to remind ourselves we don't have to drive somewhere to get what we need, and we certainly want to do our gift shopping all that we can here as well.
Exactly, and it's such a good cross section.
Yeah, and the services and everything provided by some of those businesses. So, congrats. That's going to go over really well, and that runs through the end of the year.
End of January.
Oh, end of
so
January.
I took it, and believe it or not, this was one of my crazy dream schemes, you know. And I have to give Chip a lot of credit too. We kind of talked back and forth, and I said, I want something that's just going to be dynamic, and I want something that will get people to stay at home. And trust me, corporate doesn't know I'm doing this.
Well, you know, I like it because it's simple. Sometimes contests can get kind of complicated, and you lose momentum sometimes when people don't want to go to a lot of steps. All they got to do is step in the store here.
Right. Well, and it goes through November. That's pre-shopping. December is heavy shopping. January is kind of the doldrums, but maybe some of you got some cash or money, you know, for Christmas, and you can go to these stores and take advantage of it. So that was kind of the whole idea of it.
Okay. Well, usually in January, your retail businesses are moving merchandise at discounted rates.
Right.
So a lot of people go back out and shop in January for the even next Christmas sometimes. So.
Well, I want everybody to take advantage and look at the list and just say, you know, it's a nice day. And okay, I want to also think about this. We want everybody to shop safe, right? All the business owners, they want to make sure that you are safe. Just like you wiped everything down before we came in. We need to keep everybody open.
Yep.
And so shop responsible, shop safe, and just, you know, keep that all in mind, I guess.
Yeah, I think so too. And different businesses have different applications that they'll want to use depending on what kind of business it is. I look at it this way, ladies. If somebody has a sign on their door that they want me to wear a mask, I have no problem with that whatsoever.
Exactly.
If they suggest even prefer to wear a mask, I would recommend people put it on. It's their business. They want to keep it open, just like you guys are talking about. If we can help them stay open, it's a big deal.
Very big deal, yeah.
So this will be a great promotion. Madison, you've been with the chief how long now?
Since August.
Since August. Now, did you have a background in newspaper?
I went to school for radio, actually.
Really?
Radio and TV broadcasting.
No, you cannot steal her. Yeah, don't even go there.
We should talk.
No, don't even go there.
So, yeah, I mean, I have, like, the broadcasting. Like, I feel like newspaper kind of ties in with that.
Sure.
But I just found it, and I thought I would try it, and I'm loving it.
Good.
Her boyfriend Reed works at BD and is heavily involved in the fire department here.
Oh, I see.
And if you heard any rumors about people that had some Halloween lights up, that'd be those two.
You guys went bonkers?
Reed loves Christmas and Halloween. He goes crazy for lights. So, yeah, that's us.
All right. Well, glad you're here. I'm
Thank
glad that Donis has you. She's doing a great job with the paper. And it's journalism. You're in journalism.
Yeah.
No matter whether it's electronic or print. And, of course, the digital side of newspaper is growing and growing.
Yes.
That's always a challenge nowadays. Everybody wants information right away.
I know.
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
And a lot of the information out there, I don't know how you guys feel about it, but the social media platform is good for maybe telling grandma happy birthday, but I don't think it was meant to be a news source because it's not. So, yeah. Well, thank you. It's nice meeting you.
Yeah, you too.
Thanks, Donis.
Thank you. Have a great day.
You too.
We look forward to that game this afternoon.
Oh, yes. Go Indians and go Mullen tomorrow.
Yes.
And I know that you'll probably have some coverage on that.
Alex is on his way, just like your team is on their way. Alex is going to keep feeding me pictures, and I will get things posted too as things are happening in Lincoln. And again, Alex has just done a tremendous job, you know, covering all these area teams. If you read his stories, I mean, I feel like I've been to the games when I read the words that he's put on paper and his photographs. I mean, he gets that ball in the picture. And anybody that's taking pictures, you really have to be able to click fast, you know.
Yeah. You think you got it, and you look, and half the picture's not there.
Yeah. Well, you did that before, Dave.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah. Well, and I know everybody's got a phone and can get pictures, but it's still nice to have a professional picture in the newspaper.
Yeah, we've really enjoyed, what he's brought to the team, and he's young too. We got these two young ones. Mona and I are just kind of thinking, we got to keep up with these two, So
Well, it's nice to have young people around.
Oh yeah,
we sure enjoy the younger folks here. So I hope that Madison, you continue to enjoy the paper, and of course, if you don't, there's always radio.
Oh hush, David J. I'll tar and feather you.
Now I owe Donis a couple favors for
You do.
Some employees I have, so I won't be recruiting.
Okay.
Just so you know.
Hey, have a great one, everybody, and Cool Cash, sit up all the way.
Cool Cash, Custer County Chief. Just walk in the store and look for the pad, put your name and address on it, and get in for a chance to win that $500 prize. Show. Going to take one more break, and we'll be back to close the show. Stay tuned.
It's pretty simple, folks. The Downey Drilling team is proud of their service techs. Downey Drilling understands very well if you have a well issue, it's an urgent deal. You just can't wait. That's where the Downey Drilling Group really shines. Factory-trained techs and the equipment to get the job done and done right. Nope, these guys will not show up in a pickup carrying just a pipe wrench. They have the equipment and the people to get your water flowing again in short order. Covering the Ogallala Aquifer region from Kearney, Lexington, and Garden City, it's Downey Drilling, a tradition of excellence. Find them online at DowneyDrilling.com.
Dad says Eglin has way too many ATVs and side-by-sides on hand. That means he's ready to make you a good deal. You can check out all of the units online at aglinatv.net. And the guys in the service department are always working hard to keep everyone up and running. Stop in and make Dad give you a good deal at Aglin